Hello, everybody. Hi. I am here to talk to you about MMM. MMM has made me to understand what and how unjust the financial institutions are. The world, it's the world is filled up with institutions that are pyramids. The banks, the insurance company, the pension companies, all these financial institutions, they actually aren't telling us what we need to know. They are only being biased and they are not real. And that is what Sajima Brody was able to identify and then how to create a community where everybody are helping each other to achieve their goal. You see, the problem with people is actually not having too much peace. The problem with people is having a confidence that they have money somewhere. That's the problem with people. So what Sergio Mavrodi was able to conquer here was instead of relying on the bank, which has nothing to offer us, then why not we rely on ourselves to help ourselves? That is what Sergio Mavrodi has come to do. MMM is a platform where I and you help ourselves to grow, and then we still earn bonus, and we also earn a certain amount of income, which is called as Marvel. Now we earn this money for helping each other. So if I help you, for example, I help you with a sum of $100, then at the end of the certain period, let's say within 30 days, and I want to be helped. I will be helped with $130. That's 30%. That's simple. That's the ideology. But the banks will never make you understand this ideology. MMM has aimed to demolish the unfair world by making MMM we can achieve financial freedom. I want to thank MMM Apocalypse for bringing this idea. You guys are the great. Now, take note. MMM is not a bank. MMM does not collect your money. MMM does not need your money. MMM is not a financial institution. MMM is not an investment. The only thing MMM is just a platform. A platform for me, for you. The MMM platform deals with just the participants. So I don't give MMM my money. The only thing I do is I deal directly with the participant like me in MMM. So MMM creates a platform for me and you to help each other without knowing ourselves. And then I'll provide help for you willingly and you provide help to me willingly. For me to provide help to you willingly, then I should be appreciated. So MMM creates a platform whereby every day by day I have 1% interest on the money that I willingly provided help for. That's the ideology of MMM, and this is great because we have a whole lot of people who are into MMM. It's a very big platform for a whole lot of members and platform. As in, I want to say a big thank you to MMM. You guys are great. You guys are really, really great. And you know what? MMM is not a profit-making industry. They are just there to break that financial bondage that the financial institutions has kept I and you. That is simple. Now, let me quickly talk to you about. In a brief note, MMM is a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. It's a peer-to-peer system. Participants transfer donation directly to the account of other members. Now, if I want to provide help, MMM matches me with somebody else that needs help. Gives me the person's account number. I don't have to know the person. All I just need to do is to transfer the money to the person's account, and the person confirms that he has received the money. When I also need money, somebody else will transfer to me. MMM gives me somebody, I will transfer the money to me. It's as simple as that. It's just a platform. Peer-to-peer transfer of money. So that's the ideology. Now, I've already told you that MMM is not a bank, MMM is not an investment, it's not a company. So have that at the back of your mind. Now, how MMM works. MMM is a community of people providing each other with financial help on the principle of gratuitousness, reciprocity, and benevolence. So it's not like in MMM you don't need to have a contract or pledge of your property. Like, okay, I want to give you money, and then I need you to come and sign an agreement. All those things we were taught in school. I need you to come and there's a contract between the both of us. No. It's just simple, so easy. I send money to you without asking you for contract, without asking you for collateral, without asking you to come bring in your property into my house. No. It's not all about no. That's why I like MMM. Yeah. Okay. That's how it works. Now, the only thing that MMM demands from its participants is to be honest and kind to each other. Because I am sending money to you, I demand your honesty. Now, you could be like, if I send money to you, and let me tell you something. Mr. A goes to the bank to deposit $5,000. Mr. B goes to the bank to deposit $5,000. Do you know what the bank does? The bank never has money. What they do? Now, when Mr. C goes to the bank to withdraw 3,000 naira, the bank is going to give Mr. C 3,000 naira from the 10,000 naira that Mr. A and Mr. B has brought to the bank. Now, if Mr. D goes to the bank and he requests for a loan of 5,000, bank is going to give Mr. D the loan of 5,000 from the contribution that Mr. A and Mr. B brought to the bank, and they will still collect interest with contract signed, trying to protect Mr. A and Mr. B's money. And Mr. A and Mr. B is not aware, because everybody will not go to the bank at the same day to withdraw all their money. The bank will crash. So MMM is saying now that Mr. A, instead of you going to the bank, now register in this platform. When you register in this platform, your money is with you. When Mr. C from another state, who is also a participant, needs 5,000 or 3,000, instead of going to the bank, Mr. C requests for help in the platform, then Mr. A transfers immediately direct to Mr. C's account. Then Mr. A is going to be encouraged by having 1% per day on the money he has transferred to Mr. C. So if Mr. A requests for his money of probably the 5,000 he has sent to Mr. C, Mr. B somewhere would be matched with Mr. A and transfers 5,000 naira to Mr. A. Now, 5,000 naira will attract an additional either 10%, either 15%, either 30% will be paid to Mr. A. It's just like that. The family of participants. We need your trust. We need your honesty for everybody to be financially free. Now, let's talk about okay. Let me quickly take you to how your donation works. I think I've explained that to you. 30% of the amount that you donate in every month. You can also use Bitcoin. You can also use a currency. Now, there are rules. There are actually rules in MMM. What are the rules of MMM? The rules of MMM is in MMM, people are allowed only with one account. Just with one account. You can't operate more than one account. So, multiple accounts are prohibited. We must be honest and be fair to all. We must be responsible for our own account. We must not cheat the system by making dummy accounts. So all of the participants should be more cautious and obedient enough to obey the MMM ideology, which is helping each other. Yeah, we must follow the ideology to obtain financial freedom and must help each other for the longevity of the system. So for the system to be healthy, we have to help each other every month. Every month. There are benefits. What are the benefits? Now, after you provide help, you earn 30% of that money in total for a month. You still have bonus as a new participant. You have bonus of about $20 to $100, which will be converted to your currency. If you are not earning dollars in your country, then the dollar will be converted to your currency and will be paid directly to the account which you register on the platform. So for every new members you have that provide help, you have an interest benefit, the bonus of $20 to $100, depending on the amount which you actually want to provide help with. Then for everybody you introduce into the platform, you are to earn 10% bonus of the direct person you are introducing. Then if you're a manager, you get 5% on your second level, you get 3% on the third level, you get 1% on the fourth level, and so on and so forth. If you're a manager, there are ways of becoming a manager. You can actually apply to be a manager in MMM. There are batches to be a manager. That's we call them the MMM guiders. They have the 10K guiders, they have the 100K managers, they have the 1000 managers. So you also earn more money for being a manager from your downliners. Now, let me talk to you about Sajima Vodi. Sajima Vodi is actually a founder and leader of the MMM social financial community. MMM is sure to be his life work, but not the only one. He having a degree in mathematics, works as a programmer, and took part in the development of the first operating system. The company he founded was one of the leading computer equipment distributors in Russia. So if you want to ask me who Sajima Vodi is, he's not a Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian. Sajima Vodi is a Russian, and he's a mathematician. His company is into programming, and he was a deputy of the Russian parliament. Sajima Vodi. I love that man. Yeah. So be part of the community, and if you want to know what to do, go to www.mmm.net. MMM Office, www.mmmoffice.net. Then if you're in Nigeria, you go to www.nigeria-mmm.net. Thank you and be blessed.